Okay, we are in the last week to wrap up the month of February. Whether we like it or not, Baba God has been faithful all throughout the year. Despite the up and downs, well, you can hear it from the pages with UD and the Prince himself taking up the pages of the newspaper in the last hour. But it is time to talk sports. Let's just leave politics and the situation aside. Then we look at everything and everything happening in the world of sport. Welcome to the Monday edition of Sport on Eagles Wings. It is also called the Review Show. Well, you can also call it Football Monday, as we tend to look at every sporting activities, including especially football from league venues. Now, disappointing games for some teams. Yes, in the light of Real Madrid, we're expecting to run riot against Sevilla. Then we'll also see the light of Manchester United, and looking at Chelsea and Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, where that went into additional time, probably extra time. Not too good results, especially in Europe. Dortmund failed to capitalize on the advantage they have, and eventually losing that game. And should we go on? The list is endless. Good one for Barcelona, a good one for Arsenal. Yes, they've scored how many goals in 3 games? Just do the mathematics for the Arsenal team. Well, let's see what happens. It was a sleep for them against FC Porto in the UEFA Champions League. But let's see what happens when Porto returns to the Emirates Stadium. Now, looking at Porto yesterday, they played out a draw against Rio Ave. Yes, if I'm right with that particular club, you're supposed to run riot in that particular one, but they didn't. So that's to tell you that when you expect some teams to do better, they don't do. When you expect some teams to sleep, definitely you see them soaring high. So like I said, it is a review show. We look at every league games, including our own Nigerian professional football league. Well, for those that watched the Chelsea-Liverpool game yesterday, well, what was your expectations? Were you disappointed? Yes, Chelsea fans were really disappointed yesterday, and just like we had one of our brothers calling in from Buhari, if I'm not mistaken, saying that Chelsea should be winning matches now so they can be coming to his viewing center. That's to tell you how Chelsea is important in some people's business, but it didn't work out that way. Hopefully he will call into the show and tell us how did his viewing center go when Chelsea took on Liverpool yesterday. Okay, Abuja, let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we'll give you some of the top stories. Then we'll take your reactions concerning those games. It is the Review Show.
Golf, football, basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball, athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's Sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable.
Eagles 102.3.
The vibe is about to be lit. Don't you just love good music? I know you do. I don't really care if you're older. On Eagles 102.3 FM.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there, and if you're just tuning in, This is Sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the sports minister on radio, Vicky. Okay, let's begin the show this morning looking at the Olympic qualifiers 2024, where Super Falcons are focused on Cameroon's clash, and this is credited to Randy Waldrum. And you'll be wondering who is Randy Waldrum? Well, he happens to be the Super Falcons coach. Remember that after the World Cup, the young man just disappeared and ran back to the United States, and his assistant took charge of the Super Falcons, and after much negotiation coming to a conclusion, Randy Waldrum took charge of the Super Falcons in Douala, Cameroon, in the game that actually ended in a goalless draw. Okay, let's tell you that Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum says his team is firmly focused on beating the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. Now, the former African champions held the Lionesses to a goalless draw in the first leg last Friday. Now, the reverse fixtures is scheduled for the Moshood Abiola Stadium today. Now, Randy Waldrum said their objective is to secure a place in the final round. Now, according to him, he said, and I quote, "We've played a good game in Douala, and we are confident of our chances to get the ticket to in Abuja. Now, it was never going to be easy having only a few days together with the girls, but we will make the best of the opportunities that we are able to create on home ground on Monday." Now, the overall winners will face either the Banyana of South Africa or Tanzania in the final round, but they must go past the indomitable Lionesses today in Abuja. Good news coming from Tunisia, looking at the Afro basket. Remember what happened last weekend when news came to the public domain that the Super probably D Tigers will not be able to participate in the Afro basket qualifiers, but due to funds, but immediately the Minister of Sport, Senator John Ewan Eno, stepped in, and the boys were able to jet out to Tunisia. But on arrival for the qualifiers, D Tigers suffered their third consecutive defeat at the AfroBasket 2025 qualifiers in Tunisia after losing to Cape Verde in their group game on Sunday. Well, going into the game on the back of defeat against Libya and Uganda, D Tigers succumbed to 78-62 loss. Now, the Nigerian men team took the first quarter 24-16, but lost the second, third, and fourth quarters to 23-9, 21-18, and 18-11 respectively. Now, D Tigers will take on Libya in the second window of the AfroBasket qualifiers on the 21st of February 2025. That seems like a year from now. Now, the team almost did not partake in the qualifiers due to lack of fund and play all their three qualifiers with only 9 players. Yes, only 9 players. First of all, lack of funds. Secondly, they arrived late. Third, just only 9 players. So you can imagine how would they suffer that form of defeat. But let's see what happens next year on February 21st next year when we take on Libya in the second window. Hopefully, things will be in place, funds will be in place, players will be in place, and let's see how we pan out for D Tigers. But as it is, they suffered their third straight defeat. First to Libya, second to Uganda, and now to Cape Verde. Okay, away from the slam and dunk game, let's go straight to Africa's, should I say, our own CAF Confederations Cup. Yes, second cup competition in Africa, where 3 goals in 3 minutes from Edem Ekerete, Alex Oyowa, and Farouk Mohammed ensured that Nigerians' lone representatives at the continent, Rivers United stayed alive in the CAF Confederations Cup as they ran riot 3-2 win over Academica Libutu in Angola. Now Rivers United were down by a goal in the 37th minute. No thanks to penalty from Leonardo Isuru before a carrot leveled matters 3 minutes later. The Pride of Rivers got the only penalty got their own penalty rather in the 44th minute, and Oya Ewan made a mistake to give them a 2-1 lead into the break. Now Mohammed added the third for Rivers United 3 minutes after the restart of the second half, and that was enough cushion to prevent late rally from the host, who pulled one back in the 67th minute through Fernando Camuich. Now it went on. Rivers United will now have to beat Dream FC of Ghana at home in their last group game to stand any chance of reaching the knockout round. Now the Ghanaians are currently leading the group with 12 points from 5 matches after beating Club Africain of Tunisia by a single goal on Sunday as well. Now Club Africain are now second in the standing with 9 points from 5 matches, same point with third place Rivers United, but they enjoy a better goal difference. Now next Sunday, Club Africain are home to bottom club Lobito, while Rivers United need a win against Dream FC of Ghana. It's a massive result for Rivers United, the pride of Port Harcourt on the road in the CAF Confederations Cup, Nigeria's sole representative in CAF competition, and they defeated Academica from Angola at their own backyard. They defeated Academica 3-2. I think it's a good one on the road, getting all maximum points, and now we'll be taking on the table toppers. That's Dream FC. Yes, I think we have to look at that table and let's see how we pass. Meanwhile, Dream FC defeated a Club Africain by a single goal to top the group. And looking at the standing now. Yes, looking at the standing, like I said, it's a massive result for Rivers United, boosting their hope of qualifying for the knockout stage. So as it is, Club Africain is second on the log, Rivers United is third, and Dream FC from Ghana are on top of the table, and languishing the bottom of the table is Lobito. Yes, Lobito is languishing bottom of the table. Now, as for Rivers United, they need to beat Dream FC at home. Dream FC knows that a point for them, it's okay, and will pull them through to the knockout stage. Now let's look at the table. After 5 games, Dream FC won 5 and they lost 1, and losing that one was against Club Africain. They defeated yesterday by a single goal, so at least in the reverse fixtures they were able to get a victory. As for Club Africain, in 5 games they've won 3 and they lost 2, and also for Rivers United, we won 3 and we lost 2. Now looking at Academica, who are lying bottom of the table with no point at all, so the battle is between Club Africain and Rivers United. Now Rivers United will be at home at the Adoki. No, they'll be playing in Uyo, not the Adoki Amesemaka Stadium. They'll be playing in Uyo, and they will take on Dream FC. So we encourage all the fans in New York. Hopefully we'll talk about this game on Friday before the end of the week. So let's see how we can rally around for Rivers United to beat Dream FC and then qualify for the group stage. But it's going to be a Herculean task. Now, why am I saying it's going to be Herculean? Because Club Africain, they also have the same point with Rivers United, and superior goal difference. Yes, with a superior goal difference. So if Rivers United wants to beat Club Africain, how many goals do you think that they can come out with? Because Club Africain defeated in the first leg, Dream FC defeated Rivers United 2-1 at their own backyard. Yes, 2-1 at their own backyard. And it's going to be a tough one, but let's see how it pans out. At least if the other result we go the way of Rivers United, where Club Africain will take on Academica. Meanwhile, Club Africain is also playing at home. So how do you think this will pan out? But let's see how it goes, because I want to beat them with superior goal difference. So as usual, we resort back to the calculator. Yes, as usual, we resort back to the calculators, because it's going to be a tall walk for. Okay, let's look at our own league. Looking at the MPFL, where Pillar went rout against Sunshine Stars, beating them 5-1 as Lobby Stars extend their lead. Yes, we also have to look at the MPFL, looking at the standing, looking at the number of games played so far. Yes, 21 games played so far for some teams, 20 also for some teams. Yes, for Rivers United and Rainbow Stars. Rivers United was engaged in the Continental, so they have to wait and let's see how it pans out. But the game for Kano Pillars, yes, we say a massive one there at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. Now a brace from Ibrahim Yuga, as well as other goals from Captain Rabiu Ali and Hawalu Ali and Mustafa Umar saw former champions Kano Pillars and visiting Sunshine Stars a heavy 5-1 defeat at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. Now the host wasted no time in match 21 encounter, taking the lead as early as 5 minutes, and they were already 3 up at halftime. Now Yuga completed the brace in the 52nd minute, and Umar added the 5th 3 minutes later, and before Promise Awos Sami scored Sunshine Stars consolation goal in the 81st minute. Well, that was a massive one there for Kano Pillars, the say Mesugida boys. Now in Eket, Aqua United struggled in the relegation zone, continuing as they lost 1-0 at home to Bayelsa United. Now Bayelsa United were promoted to the Elite League and will do everything possible to remain in the Premier League. Now second half substitute of Eyong scored the only goal of the game in the 77th minute, and they were reduced to 10 men in stoppage time after sending off Oluwasegun Adekunle for a second bookable offence. Now thanks to a second half goal by Komaga So, as Lobby Stars defeated bottom place Heartland 1-0 in Lafia. Yes, they're playing their home game in Lafia, not the Apaku Stadium in Makodi, to extend their lead professionally on the table to 3 points. Now at the Pantami Stadium, Gombe United won their first game in 5 matches with a 2-0 win over Sporting Lagos, just as Niger Tornadoes beat Abia Warriors by a single goal. Now the only stalemate recorded on Sunday saw 3SC of Ibadan force Plateau United to a goalless draw at the new Just Stadium. The results, like I said earlier, a massive one for Eyimba. They played at a goalless draw against Bendel Insurance. Kwara Europe played at a 1-0 draw against Katsina United. Doma United were beaten by Enugu Rangers, the Flying Antelopes. Now Lobby Stars continue the impressive run as they return back to the summit of the Nigerian League. So we say massive result for some teams, especially those who picked points on the road. So looking at the table, Lobby Stars 39 points. Second is Remo Stars with a game to play for Remo Stars in the CAF Confederations game. So a win for Lobby Stars, we see them return. For Remo Stars rather, we see them returning back to the summit of the league. 17 to 18 games to go in the MPFL. Let's see how it pans out for something. But now you cannot tell who will emerge the winner. You cannot tell in the MPFL until getting towards the tail end of the league. And as for those that are threatened with relegation, Heartland, they've been coming off and dropping. United used to be a formidable team, but now they are languishing in the relegation zone, 19th position. Sunshine Stars are off Akure, not too good for them also, and Gombe United. Well, anything can still happen. 17 to 18 matches to go, that's a lot. You can do 17 to 18 multiply by 3 points. I think a lot of people can't survive from that. That is if they keep themselves constant and keep moving on. just the same way you cannot tell who will win the Nigerian Premier League, the same way it is in England. Yes, the same way it is in England, except for Liverpool and Chelsea that were on assignment at the Wembley Stadium, where Chelsea were beaten by Liverpool. Yes, just by a single goal to lift the Carabao Cup for 2024. Well, leaving Pochettino still sourcing and getting first trophy. And as for Chelsea, what happens to Chelsea? I don't really know. They still try to battle. They want to battle PSG for Victor Osimhen, and everybody is saying, should Victor Osimhen come in? I don't know what you guys think. Or maybe Victor Osimhen will come in to Chelsea. Let's take for instance now Leicester City. Ever since they were City, but they are still battling it with Leicester City in the Championship, beating teams left, right, and centre, doing everything possible to make sure that they return to the Premier League. So maybe Victor Osimhen can come and join Chelsea and help them without the Championship, without the Champions League, without the Europa League. At least he will play the FA Cup now. He will play the Carabao Cup now. But I don't know how it is, because Chelsea, the way they are going, they might leave Area 11 very soon. Okay, let's give a result from the English Premier League. Sheffield United, and about 6 minutes later, Kai Havertz made it 2 in the 24th minute, making it 2-0 in the first half. And in the second half, 68th minute, it was Bukayo Saka assisted by Kai Havertz. And in the 69th minute, 4 minutes later, we see Kiwo assisted by Declan Rice to make it 4 goals to Arsenal to move through and getting all maximum points. Okay, Arsenal to move through and getting all maximum points. Okay, away from that, other result: Manchester City beat Bournemouth as Aston Villa defeated Nottingham Forest by 4 goals to 2. Yes, 4 goals to 2. We saw how Aston Villa dismantled Nottingham Forest, but our own Tawo Oroni was not on the score sheet. And 3 goals to 0 in favor of Crystal Palace against Burnley. And another surprise was the game between Manchester United and Fulham. Now, Erik ten Hag has been given the order to make sure that United qualify for the Champions League next season. That was an ultimatum given to Erik ten Hag. And after that, if you qualify for the Champions League, then we can come and discuss. Now, do you think that Manchester United can qualify? Yes, can qualify United, or probably yes, Erik ten Hag for United for the Champions League next season? Because looking at the table, they have dropped to 6th position, and Tottenham Hotspur are above them, Aston Villa above them. 07353 0044 or 09087 668888. We still have other results from other leagues. We have the Spanish La Liga. We now have what's the name again? The German Bundesliga and the rest of the league. Let's say good morning. Good morning to you, Dr. Odela. How are you doing? Good morning. Yeah. Okay. Let's go, Dr. Odela.
I think the good one. Because I don't know how they do allow the flock for the people. Why don't say that you have to monitor the bus? And then Magala, in pain, I don't know what the car or machine. Can you cut it? Because one Magala don't want that. I think it's La Soda Magan, you put that whole and it's not a good to be defensive. That is going. So for me, I think I said I think I'm going to the last of all. I let me. That's all. But why? You know, the rest of the now. You know, get the much now. I mean, I got much to play on the way.
Yeah.
Maybe the different time. And I think they ask them at home. And also, I think I did it for so for me, the California to Liverpool also. And I need to manage down the house. I think the money out there also have to start also. But my brother, Vicky.
Yes, sir, quickly.
What do you have to do for Wesley now?
What's up, Moon?
I don't have for Wesley today.
If you ask me, Dr. Odele, thank you very much. Actually, thank you very much, Dr. Odele. I have to let you go here. I knew you had to save that one for the last and come up with it to unleash it on Chelsea. Thank you very much, Dr. Odele. Good morning to you. You don't know where you're calling from.
Give me my money.
Yes, I know this is Michael Tuku.
Hello, good morning. How's the night?
My night was good. Thank you very much, Michael.
Good to hear from you this morning.
Same here, my brother.
Vicky. First of all, let me congratulate Liverpool.
Now so.
You know, say person will pass you. He go come your house, go beat you. He go your house, go see beat you. He go carry you go outside. He go
still beat you.
So now the thing what happened with that, because I was very angry yesterday with the performance, because you cannot continue creating chances without scoring a goal. At the end of the day, you pay for it. Because one thing that make me very angry is that imagine no Salah, no Nunes, no this guy defender Arnold. Understand? Many of their players got injury. But for you to use that opportunity to have this cup, you refuse. Like Gallagher yesterday was there playing rubbish, means go up and down. Now they are going to blame the coach for everything, and the coach is not the one that tell them to make chances. We had a lot of chances yesterday, but cannot be able to use it to get this cup. At least we might say, okay, we have a better chance because we will go with something. But look at what these guys are playing. This just team, they cannot even win Cup of Gary. I'm telling you the truth, because they are just playing total rubbish. They are not playing anything. They are not playing anything. Just imagine now. How can you play Liverpool without Salah, Arnold, Nunes, Jota, and you cannot see? Make I just Arsenal carry this ball yesterday, but therefore collect like nothing less than 3 goals yesterday. I don't go lie for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
They are not playing at 3 goals. Just they play just total rubbish.
I have used that word over again. Sorry, Michael Tukula, I have to let you go. I know definitely we can be very emotional, but let's try and see how we can manage our words. Let's take this one from Henry Chelsea Mania. Good morning to you, Henry. Oh, Henry, I don't know what happened there, but please get back to me, Henry. Truly appreciate your call also. Let's take this one. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you, my brother. Name and where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm Joe, your boy from Airport Road.
Okay, Joe from Airport Road. Let's go there, Joe.
How the weekend go?
The weekend was okay. We bless Baba God.
And so this is a new week.
Okay, amen.
Talking about Chelsea match yesterday, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I really want Chelsea to win that cup yesterday. But Chelsea disappointed. Chelsea cannot beat under 17, under 18 of Liverpool. Seriously, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Chelsea. To show that the coach is not the problem of Chelsea. It's the player. I'm telling you, but if anybody is blaming Pochettino, the person don't know how to work before. Those guys in Chelsea are not good enough. I'm telling you. Look at the chances that we are getting yesterday. They cannot convert it. Liverpool without Mohamed Salah, Diego Jota, Daniel Nunes, and Zadano, Harrison, and Chelsea cannot win Liverpool. Which thing did Chelsea want to win again? Then I don't even understand what those guys is saying. Most of our Nigerian people like Taiwo Awoniyi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Kevin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, they are better than all those guys that are wearing that blue shirt of Chelsea. You understand? Online no can do better than all those defenders. What kind of player is this? So Jordan Klopp is bringing on 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old girls, and Chelsea cannot win. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Chelsea. And Pochettino is coming out that why Gary Neville is criticizing that Liverpool under 17 and under 18 is getting millions of naira Chelsea team, and he was angry. Don't be angry. You're supposed to be angry with the player.
Okay.
Because the player let you down yesterday.
Okay, Joe, I have to let you go here now.
Yesterday cannot fall and go.
Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you very much. You are an Arsenal fan. Let's hear what a Chelsea fan will say. Hello to you. Good morning, Henry Chelsea Mania.
Yeah, Vicky, good morning this morning.
Good morning to you, Henry Chelsea Mania. How are you doing this morning?
Yes, my name is Henry Chelsea Mania. Thank God for a new day.
Yes, so we bless Baba God.
What did happen yesterday? I waited for on Saturday. Some people not at home. So all lose now, that. As a full and go beat Man U for home. So what will be the big deal? And talking about Liverpool using all that stuff. Maybe are they not Liverpool players? Even when they were competing with Salah and everything, maybe it's the same game they play with Chelsea. So that's not the excuse. We blame ourselves. Yes, the fault is not in our side, but in also that we live like this. We blame ourselves for being privileged in the front of goals. You can imagine how many chances we couldn't score. I mean, at times, these players, we don't exalt them, flog them on top of the pitch. But why can you be playing so badly? And the Pochettino continues with his bad luck, trying cup finals in England. He continues with the bad luck in the cup finals in England. This is a terrible outing, and I'm so disappointed. But I want the sport back to play my shame and make me happy today. Then just this Cameroon and move ahead.
Yes, so.
It was a poor day. Very bad day. But what happened on Saturday? What happened on Sunday? What did the big deal? Yeah, we lost. I mean, people don't lose on Saturday. People they lost. So what did the big deal? Let us hear what. All die and die.
All die and die. All die. Thank you very much. I'm Harry Chelsea Mania. Truly appreciate your call also this morning. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good
morning to you, my brother. Where are you calling from?
My name is Darlington. I'm calling from.
Okay, Darlington, let's go there.
Okay, concerning the Chelsea and Liverpool yesterday. My brother, I must tell you, this Mauricio Pochettino is an average coach. Because how can you guys lose match against Liverpool, which even they didn't put on most of their big players. They just use all these young boys to play, and you lost such type of match. At least when this Abramovich, the former owner of Chelsea, was there, I don't think he sought for Pochettino as a coach. And for my darling club, Real Madrid yesterday, Modric did what he knows how to do well. He's a wonderful man and a magical man. And for my local club, Rangers, they did well by beating the United away from home.
Yes, so on the road.
Thank you, man. God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too. Let's go to the main line. Hello to you. Good morning. You know where you're calling from?
Good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you, bro.
Yes, this is Jatao.
Jatao. How you doing this morning, Jatao?
I'm doing fine. How was your weekend, sir?
My night was good. Weekend was okay.
That's good. I will enjoy that too.
Thank you.
I want to add one, even though I'm not a Manchester fan, but given the coach that ultimatum, it's just the man saying, I don't think they will make it. I don't think, but if they make it, to help themselves. And for Chelsea and Liverpool, my brother, if I were Chelsea, I will make this history that we made of losing 6 finals. We take it to our museums to keep it as a history. Liverpool are ahead of Chelsea, whether they like it or not. Liverpool are ahead of them, but academically and whatever trophies, whatever, they are ahead of them. Beating them yesterday was no surprise to me. I know this is what will happen. really happened. So Chelsea fans should just stop blaming the coach or Gallagher or any name because. So that's my contribution, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Jatal. Let's give you the results also from the German Bundesliga. Let's tell you that yesterday, Augsburg in the last game in the Bundesliga defeated Freiburg 2-1. Dortmund, like I said earlier, surprisingly lost at home to Hoffenheim. Now it was a 2-0 draw between Eintracht Frankfurt and Wolfsburg. Now Bayern Munich came back to win way, beating RB Leipzig 2-1. Bayern Mönchengladbach were 5-2 better than Bochum. Stuttgart played a 1-0 draw against FC Cologne. Union Berlin and Heidenheim had to settle for a 2-0 draw. Then we saw Bayern Leverkusen continuing their winning ways. Friday night football as they defeated Mainz 2-1. Now looking at the Bundesliga, where Leverkusen seems to be cruising. Yes, they are really moving. 61 points, and if you do the mathematics, it is about 8 points clear. Yes, 8 points clear of the next team, that is Bayern Munich. So are we going to see a new champion emerge in the German Bundesliga? Well, we have about 7 to I was looking at 20 teams. So we have less than 15 games to the end of the German Bundesliga. Okay, let's go straight to the Italian Serie A. Well, it was a massive result between Atalanta and AC Milan, where they had to settle for a 1-0 draw to climax a weekend game in the Italian Serie A. Yes, it was a massive result. And looking at the goal scorer, in just 3 minutes, Leao got the only goal for AC Milan. And we see Akopomines getting the equalizer from the penalty spot in the 42nd minute for them to settle. Ademola Lookman later was in, though he got a yellow card in that particular one, but they had to share the spoils. Meanwhile, Cagliari came from behind to pull a point against Napoli, and you'll be wondering what is wrong with the Napoli team. We'll come back to talk about Napoli team. Inter Milan defeated Lens on the road. They seems to be good to clinch the trophy. Meanwhile, Juventus had to wait very, very late to pull the last goal to beat Frosinone 3-2. Meanwhile, Genoa were 2-0 better than Udinese. Salernitana lost at home to Monza. Empoli spanked Sassuolo 3-2 as Bologna defeated Verona in the Friday night football 2-0. Now looking at Cagliari and Napoli, you'll be wondering what is wrong with the Napoli team. Well, they happens to be the defending champion, or probably they were the winning champions, and they've not been getting the strings of result as expected. And many teams are looking, they've sacked their coach, they brought in a new one, and he actually took charge of the game between Napoli and Barcelona in the Champions League. He got a draw, and now again another draw for him, and maybe he'll be getting the draws and the draws. Meanwhile, a goal was disallowed in the 32nd minute, but Victor Osimhen was the scorer of that particular one. Now he has 2 out of 2 since returning from the African Cup of Nations. Yes, and they equalized. I don't know how they lost concentration. 6 minutes in additional time. Luvumbu equalized for Cagliari. Now looking at the table in the Italian Serie A, Inter Milan is moving with 66 points. Now if you do the math about how many points clear of Juventus, who are second. Meanwhile, Inter still have a game to play. AC Milan third, Bologna fourth, and you'll be wondering where is Napoli on the table, where they are still in 9th position, and 2 games, 2 draws for them. It's not too good news, but let them just keep pulling, and let's see if they can get to the Champions League position. Talking about Victor Osimhen and scoring a goal. Now there seems to be a coup as Chelsea battles PSG for the services of Victor Osimhen. Now Chelsea could Guzampa Paris Saint-Germain to sign Victor Osimhen this summer, as the Napoli star prefers to move to Stamford Bridge. Okay, according to journalist Emanuele Camerotto via Napoli magazine, Chelsea are currently the front runner to land last season's Serie A top goal scorer Victor Osimhen in the summer. Now the Blues will face competition from reigning League One champions Paris Saint-Germain, who have identified the forward as a replacement for Kylian Mbappe, but the Nigerians reportedly prefer to move to Stamford Bridge. Now the report further adds that Napoli are set to demand a transfer fee in the region of 130 million euros, which is equivalent to 110 million pounds for the star striker, although both Chelsea and PSG are willing to shell out the excess of 100 million euros to bring home the player. Now the 25-year-old striker has scored 9 goals in the ongoing season in 19 appearances across all competition and provided 3 assists to make a total sense for both Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain to be interested as a result. Now for now, the striker remains focused on the Italian club and will be next seen in action in the next game against Cagliari, where he made it 10 goals this season. Okay, let's return back to the phone lines before we touch at the WhatsApp messages. Just see if we can pick in one call. Okay, I have this one. Good morning, Sport Minister. Is Arsenal and Manchester United didn't play the competition of this cup? Where did they reach before they were eliminated? Let them focus on their team. We Chelsea fans love our team. United, no lose weekend, no small boy in football. The underage you guys are talking about have 2 legs. Joe from Asokoro. Okay, the underage with 2 legs, 1 brain, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose. But your team had the other team with experience. Let's put it that way. But we or not, as long as you're putting on a jersey, you are from that club. Be it under 17, be it under 23, and be it on any other, you call Chelsea and you call Liverpool. Okay, keep those calls coming in. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you, my brother. Sorry, please, can you turn down the audio level on your radio? Thank you.
Okay, sorry. This is Ify Biscuit.
Okay, Ify Biscuit, let's go there.
Hi, thank God he picked my call. I was calling since, but...
No, mind me. A lot on the table this morning.
I know. I'm enjoying your analysis here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Talking of Chelsea and Liverpool yesterday, I did not hear any of their fans, any of the Chelsea fans, so I have not heard their call.
No, maybe you missed it. Henry Chelsea have called already.
But he's not talking anything against them. Just we talk something. I hear him. But if another team now, maybe Baka and Arsenal, you talk and talk. Even Maka Stafford, I never hear from her. I get him in. I want to hear from them. Despite that last meeting say 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 ear, this kind of thing now. But at least now, then what I call opportunity. They're supposed to have opportunity yesterday. We all of us have sit down and watch that game yesterday. When I know see Salah or Nunes or they say injury, I say Chelsea don't get luck. I get him in. After everything from first half to extra time, you have still allowed them to score in 3 minutes to go enter extra time. I don't know. But if the other team now, they will talk. When opportunity no come. Last time I said Bayern needs to play person 70 and 30 position. Later they will beat them. That is the ball for you. But this one, when you have opportunity, grab the opportunity. But Chelsea did not make the opportunity. Opportunity, they ninth position in the league or something like that. Same thing with Napoli. They do that grab 1 point from back ahead, the Champions League. Now, even their league, they cannot even get a point there. They come back most more and get their 3 points yesterday with 4 goals. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for that. I'm enjoying your show here.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Ify Biscuit. Let's take this one. Hello to you. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Your name and where are you calling from?
Dab, Man U last born.
Okay, Dab, Man U last born. Good morning to you, Dab.
Yes. How was the weekend?
The weekend was okay. It is over. We are now here.
Okay, thank you, brother. Happy New Year.
Same to you, my brother. What happened there? This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, Dab, you need to call the other line. Let's hear your thoughts this morning. But meanwhile, it is Match Day Live. Okay, it is Match Day Live in the English Premier League. West Ham will lock horns with Bedford later this evening, precisely at about 9 p.m. Match Day Live. In the Italian Serie A, AS Roma will slug it out with Torino as Fiorentina lock horns with Lazio. In the Spanish La Liga, Girona will be up against Rayo Vallecano. Looking at the Spanish La Liga Monday night football. And looking at the African qualifiers for the Olympic Games, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will lock horns with the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon later this evening at the Moshood Kashimawu Olawale Abiola Stadium here in Abuja. Now, time for that game is 4 p.m. For you that can go out, I know the transport is something else. People in Gariki, people in Gadua here, and around the Sun City area, you are close to the stadium. Okay, bit. But the transport can be too expensive for you to go shout. But if you cannot make it, please, let's see if they can televise it. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze in one or two more calls before we wrap up the show. Hello to you, good morning, Henry Chelsea Mania, quickly.
Yeah, Vicky, Henry Chelsea Mania on the line again.
Okay, let's go there.
Vicky, for Spanish league, who the league are there? Who is on top of the league?
Real Madrid.
The Barcelona did already too big now. When they hear the voice of people, you supposed to come out and start talking. You're on first or fifth position in your league, and you have the infantry to come and start criticizing other people. You're not doing well in your league. You're not better than Chelsea. You're doing badly. That's your business. Don't believe Chelsea alone. That's going to be a problem. You can't go anywhere with the better. Even if you would have been adventure, they're going out of the nation from Champions League. So within their home, with the other people, they're not doing well. This Barca will know. Let's come on. Barca is just an ordinary team. Nothing to celebrate in Barca. Okay. Wow for you,
wow. Thank you very much, Henry Chelsea Mania. Response. Okay, I have this one from Akamata. Akamata, it's good to hear from you this morning. Now, what is he saying? What a perfect response by Alex Iwobi to that Man United fan that was his chief bully after the AFCON. Now, what a way to break that guy's heart. How many Chelsea and Liverpool players that played the previous Carabao Cup final played yesterday's final? So, in a way, Chelsea featured a new and young team as well. That is Akamata coming from another angle. Yes, looking at Alex Iwobi's goal, that sealed the fate of United. I don't know, maybe with that goal now, maybe Ten Hag will be one leg in, one leg out, but let's see if Ten Hag can qualify Manchester United for the Champions League next season. Okay, the message are beginning to pour in now while I want to leave the studio. I don't know why we have to leave it this late, but let's see how I can take this one from Coach Elijah. His message just came in, and let's see how I can squeeze that in. Good morning to you, Coach.
Coach Vicky.
Morning to you.
How's work, how's everything?
Good.
My brother, it has been a while.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all. For Arsenal, they are doing well, but if Arsenal want me to be happy with them, they should win Porto and qualify for Champions League. That is my problem. That is all I know.
Okay.
Not by scoring all the goals for league, and when you come to a Champions League, you cannot score goal. It's very bad of them. I want them to qualify. That's just the thing. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Coach Elijah says so.
Thank you very much, Coach Elijah. I don't even know which one you want. Fan. AC. By now, fan. I mean, AC. Ceiling fan, standing fan. Well, fan is fan. Which one do you want, sir? Arsenal is in the top 4. At least they're still moving. Now, Arsenal is in the Champions League again. At least they're scoring goals. Coach Elijah. I don't know. Maybe you just tell me the one you want, champ. Okay, this is where I join the calls on the show. I'm really tempted to pick more of those calls, and I really want to do that. But let's see if we can give this person just 20 seconds. And the line is off. Massive thanks to Dr. Dele, Michael Tukun, Henry Chelsea Mania. We also have Darlington, Jatau, Ifi Biscuit, Dab Mayu Lastborn, Akamata, and we have Coach Elijah and Dr. Temple. Okay, let me squeeze this one in, Sha. Good morning to you, Dr. Temple.
Good morning, Vicky Vick.
Morning to you.
My name is Dr. Temple, the only original doctor in the house.
Let's go there, Dr.
Vicky
Temple.
Vick. You see Wahala.
So.
Chako where they call kettle black. You lose. I lose. You come they attack me. Is it your losing? And now make this Mayu people mind their own domots now. Why then they always they bring mouth for where Chelsea they even lost to a smaller team when we lost to even a bigger team and they're still on us. This people should rest now. Mayu Zukwani ke.
If I continue, I will not leave the studio. Massive thanks to you guys. Dr. Temple, truly appreciate it. Dr. Odele opening up the show with a phone call, and Dr. Temple wrapping up the show with the voice note. Truly appreciate you guys. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook and UD. And the Prince himself will take you through from 9 to 10 a.m. As Chairman of the Sport Minister on Radio Vicky Vick. Truly appreciate you guys. Well, it's a new week, the week that precedes the end of the month and also introduces the new month. I truly appreciate Baba God for keeping us all through. Hopefully, it will take us all throughout the next month. And this week surely will be a blessed one to everyone. Listen to the sound of my voice this morning. I see you, the Sport Minister on Radio Vicky Vick. Say somebody close to you, not far away. My brother, my sister, you are blessed. Adios.